wait a second here. This seems like a question Mitt Romney should have to handle. Here's President Obama's answer.
I think what's important if you are running for president is that the American people know who you are, what you've done, and that you're an open book. You're asking the American people, it's placed an enormous amount of faith in you, and it's important for you to be able to say, here's who I am and here's what I've done.
Here's what Romney and his buddies have done. Offshore tax havens cost the federal government $100 billion a year. They cost the average tax filer $434 a year. That would be per American. Now, Romney is promising his friends an even bigger tax break. Voters, you know what? It comes down to this. American people are just going to have to render judgment on whether they think that's the best thing for America and the best thing for Americans to do. Joining me tonight is George Zornick, Washington reporter for The Nation magazine. George, good to have you with us. Tell us about this donors list. Tell us, they all do what Romney does?
You know, and it was really striking when we looked at the list and went down name after name after name and saw 10 out of the 11 top names on this list were people who were stashing not millions but billions of dollars overseas. Now, we don't know because he won't disclose exactly what Mitt Romney is hiding, but we know what these companies are hiding. You know, as you mentioned, Citigroup, the #1 abuser of offshore tax havens, has over 1,200 offshore tax havens, and that's just one of them. You mentioned the accounting firms, and Credit Suisse is literally a Swiss bank that is under investigation by the Department of Justice right now for helping Americans evade their taxes by hiding them in Swiss bank accounts.
You know, the question in that interview was, is it unpatriotic? I think the question is it patriotic to take your money offshore? Is it the American thing to do to take your money offshore? I mean, Romney says he's not hiding anything, and that reports like yours that you came out with are just a distraction. What's your response?
No, I think contrary to what Lindsey Graham and others have said, it is not American to hide your income from the government so that it can't tax it. You know, I think, in addition, when people wonder what is this 1% versus 99% thing about, you know, this is a good story to tell. It's a small economic elite that is maximizing their profits at the expense of virtually everyone else, and all the people who are paying their taxes fairly or who would like to see the government invest more in jobs or education or health care.
George, from your reporting, what should Americans demand to know about Mitt Romney's accounts?
I think everyone should know how much exactly he's hiding, how much taxes he would otherwise be paying. But I think, in addition, what the report shows is that regardless of what Mitt Romney does or doesn't do, it's something that the people who are bankrolling his campaign are going to be very interested in seeing continue to happen. You know, in 2009, President Obama actually went after this practice. It was blocked by Republicans, and I think that's something you can expect to see should there be a President Romney.
We can only imagine if this was the case for Barack Obama in 2008, that this would have been a big patriotic issue and point of conversation for the right wing in this country, no doubt about it. George Zornick, great work. Great to have you with us tonight from The Nation magazine. Coming up.